Oh, yeah. Brand new can of tennis balls. Got some out of towners coming in for some lessons. Really excited for that. And excited for the U.S. Open. U.S. Open? Wimbledon semifinals today. Want to know, check in with you guys, who is going to win? All right, we already got one thumbs up. That's pretty cool. That's amazing. So, anyway, opening some kind of tennis cans, getting ready to teach. Not going to be able to watch a lot of this, which is kind of a bummer. I'm just so busy this summer that I'm not able to watch near as much tennis as I want to. But I wanted to get you guys on and know who's going to win. Is it going to be Isner versus Anderson? Who's going to win that one? Is Isner going to come through? Two big giants out there going for it. Saw Isner in an interview yesterday. He seems extremely confident, comfortable in his own skin right now, enjoying his life, feeling great physically, feeling great mentally. Got a kid on the way. If you guys didn't know, he's going to have a kid in September. So Isner seems super excited and in a good place. So, as an American and as a Georgia Bulldog, that makes me feel really good. Anderson and Isner actually faced off a lot in college, from what I understand. So they've been battling as far back as when John Isner was at University of Georgia, and I believe Anderson was at Illinois. And they used to battle it out there too. And he says it's always close. Of course, those two guys, huge big dudes with huge serves, it's always going to come down to like one break, which will come down to like 1 point. It might be a great return. It might be a lucky return that dribbles over the net. Like, that's the way this match is going to go. It's going to come down to the one guy who can get that one break point and execute, or in the tiebreaker, get that one shot, whether it's a good one, a lucky one, a bad mistake by the other person. That's how this match is going to go. So it should be a pretty interesting battle. And if I had to pick, here's my pick. I think, lots of times when someone has a huge win like Anderson had, I mean, that's a win of a lifetime. And one of two things can happen. You can either get a ton of confidence and that carries you through the rest of the tournament and you become a champion, or the emotion and the elation and just being happy to get through that, whether you want to or not, you have a letdown in the next match and you go out there and you kind of lay an egg. You're like, for no reason at all, you certainly don't want to be, but you're flat, right? You're just not playing the way you want to. And don't forget, besides winning that great match against Federer, it went 5 grueling sets. So, 13-11 in the fifth. And Anderson is a huge guy. So I would think physically, that's going to be a tough one to come back and have another awesome repeat performance. So I'm going to pick Isner. I'm going to pick Isner to come through and get to the finals. And then you got Djokovic versus Nadal. Okay, now this is another very intriguing match. These guys have played 52 times, I think, if you can believe that. They've played 52 times. At the Australian Open, they played such a battle to where they had to sit down at the trophy presentation. So these two guys just take it out of each other physically. They absolutely kill each other physically because they're both such tenacious competitors. They're both so solid. Yes, okay. How's it going, Neil? Yeah, Nadal will win, I guess, says Neil. So that's the thing. We're trying to figure out who's going to win this match, because this match, it might be like a clay court or like a hard court match on grass. You're not going to see, serve and volley. You're not going to see them serving each other off the court. You're going to see the serve going in and lots of intense, long, grueling points. That's what I think. And is it going to come down to who's defending that better or who is more taking the offense? That's the interesting question. One thing that Nadal is doing that I find very interesting is Nadal has settled into, for the longest time on grass, he's like, I got to play inside. I got to play close. I got to return close to the baseline. Now he's kind of like, you know what? I'm going to play this as like I'm on clay. Watch him return. Especially on second serves. He'll stand way back by the fence to make sure he gets in play. And it's been working. He's in the semifinals and he's playing his brand of tennis. And, I think the good news for him is this is going to be a comfortable match for him in that, it's not going to be super fast. He doesn't have to worry about, I think he'd be almost more scared to play an Isner who can serve him off the court than a Djokovic who he knows he's going to get into a rally and get into a rhythm. The downside of that is he is playing Djokovic who is looking like he's back, who's looking like he is now, got his confidence back. He's not having to worry about every shot he's hitting. Is the wrist going to be hurting? Is the elbow going to be hurting? He seems like he's over that, and he seems like he's really hungry again. And it seems like he's believing again. And the last time Novak was like this, playing like this, he was outdoing Roger and Rafa. He was winning those battles. He was the first guy who I saw out Rafa, where they would get into a long rally and it would be advantage Djokovic. He was the first one who looked faster than Djokovic and than Nadal, and could cover the court better than Nadal. So, this is going to be a really tough match. It's going to be very, very, very entertaining. And if I absolutely had to pick, I'm going to go with Nadal in that he has just done it so. I know he went 5 sets against Del Potro too. But I don't think fatigue is going to be an issue. I don't think flatness. He's not going to come out flat. He just came off the French Open winning. He's won the U.S. Open last year, so he's number 1 in the world. It might still be a little too much too soon for Djokovic to expect him to come against Nadal and win today, but he certainly has a great chance because he's playing his brand of tennis. His confidence is back. And, when he's playing like that, he has done very well against Nadal. He started to routinely beat Nadal and Federer. So it'd be interesting to see if he can get back to that level and start to routinely beat those guys again. But right now, the sport has all been about 2 guys in the last year, Federer and Nadal is there. So you got to go with Nadal to win that match. You don't have to. That's what I'm going to go with. And so that's it. So my 2 picks before I go out on the court and teach are Isner and Nadal. And I'll probably get them both wrong the way my picks have been going lately. But I just wanted to check in with you guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. I'm going to finish, putting my tennis balls in my basket and get ready to go teach for the day. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. We'll see ya. Enjoy Wimbledon. I wish I could watch with you.